Chosen one, if you are watching this video, it is not a coincidence. It is a sign. A wake-up call from the Most High. He is calling you, issuing a crucial warning, and only those who are truly awakened will be able to hear it. Have you ever felt like this world doesn't understand you? That you are carrying a great mission, but every time you try to share it, things seem to fall apart? If so, this message is meant specifically for you. It is time to protect your secrets. God does not want you to reveal everything to the world because not everyone is worthy of knowing. Some things, if exposed too early, can derail your path and destroy the plan that God has laid out for you. When you share your dreams with those who do not share the same energy, they will not lift you up. Instead, they may plant seeds of doubt, envy, and negativity, pulling you down before you even have the chance to rise. Not everyone is happy about your success. Not everyone wants to see you fulfill your mission. Remember this: some people will smile at you, but their hearts are filled with jealousy. Some will applaud when you share your dreams, but deep down, they are hoping for your failure. And there are unseen forces lurking, waiting to hinder the chosen ones like you. God knows this, and He is warning you: stop. Keep what is sacred to yourself. The Bible makes it clear: do not cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn and tear you to pieces. Matthew 7 verse 6. When you reveal sacred things to those who do not have the same spirit, they will trample on them, distort them, and leave you confused. Do you see it? Every time you share a new idea, a big dream, does something always seem to happen that prevents it from coming true? Maybe it's not just a coincidence. Maybe it's a reminder that you are speaking too much, revealing too soon, and allowing negative energy to interfere with God's plan for you. God is not angry because He wants to punish you. He is angry because He loves you. Like a strict but loving father, He is trying to protect you from dangers you cannot yet see. Do you remember the story of Samson? His strength came from his hair. But when that secret was revealed to the enemy, he lost everything. God has placed in you a strength, a special grace, a divine mission. But if you reveal it at the wrong time, you may lose it all. The chosen ones are always tested the most. Satan will never let a powerful soul walk through this world without trying to bring them down. One of the ways the enemy does this is by making you speak too soon, share too much, until your own words become the weapon used against you. But you still have a chance. If you are hearing this message, it means God is warning you before it's too late. Keep your strength. Protect your mission. Be silent and let God lead the way. If you are truly a chosen one, you will understand that silence is one of your greatest weapons. The world may not understand you, but God does. And He is protecting you. If you know how to protect yourself, if you are watching this video, comment below with your lucky number, the number you believe will bring blessings and happiness to you and your family. And don't forget to subscribe to Bible Peak to receive more divine messages that will strengthen you on your journey. Remember, silence does not mean weakness. Silence is power. You are chosen. God is leading the way. But to reach the ultimate goal, you must learn to protect what is sacred in your life. Stay tuned for the next part, where we will talk about the power of silence. How it helps you protect your dreams, your energy, and the mission that God has entrusted to you. Silence is not just about keeping words unspoken, it is a shield that protects your soul from the negative energies surrounding you. When you remain silent, you preserve the purity of your mission. When you guard what is sacred, you protect it from distortion and the negativity of the world. Have you ever noticed that the moment you speak of a plan, a dream, or a mission that God has placed in your heart, things suddenly become more difficult? Obstacles arise, criticism begins to echo, and the very people you once trusted turn into skeptics? That is not a coincidence. Silence is a weapon. It is a divine barrier that shields your dreams from contamination by misaligned souls. When you speak too soon, external forces can twist your vision, making you doubt yourself. You start questioning whether that dream is truly possible or if you are merely imagining things. And that doubt, no matter how small, can spread, weakening the very foundation God has laid within you. Look at the story of Samson. He was a man blessed with extraordinary strength by God. But his strength did not lie in his muscles or in his weapons, it was in his hair. It was a sacred secret between him and God. But when that secret was revealed, he lost everything. Not because his enemies were too powerful, but because he spoke what should have remained unspoken. Samson was deceived by Delilah, someone who did not have his best interest at heart. She manipulated him into revealing the source of his strength. And the moment he shared that sacred knowledge with someone unworthy, his strength was cut away. He was no longer the invincible warrior but a weak, vulnerable man, mocked by his enemies. The lesson here is painfully clear: not everyone should know your secrets. Not everyone can be trusted. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. Some will listen to you, not to support you, but to find your weaknesses. Some will pretend to care, but they are only waiting for the opportunity to pull you down. Some are filled with envy, and with just one careless word from you, they will use it against you. But when you remain silent, you give them no opportunity. When you keep sacred things to yourself, you do not allow the world to stain the plans God has for you. God has a perfect timetable for everything. But humans are impatient. We want to see results immediately. We want to announce our dreams, receive validation, and experience success instantly. But that is not always in alignment with God's plan. Remember this: everything has its appointed time. A seed cannot sprout if it is pulled from the soil too soon. A child cannot mature overnight. A dream must also be given time to develop, to take root, and to strengthen before it is revealed. God has taught us through stories in the Bible that the most sacred things must be protected until the right time. Take the story of Mary, the mother of Jesus. When the angel Gabriel came to her and revealed that she would give birth to the Savior, she did not go around proclaiming it immediately. She kept it in her heart. She pondered, reflected, and waited for God's timing. If she had spoken too soon, would the world have been ready to receive it? Would the forces of evil have tried to destroy God's plan from the very beginning? Sacred things need protection. And that protection comes through silence, patience, and unwavering trust in God. When you feel that God has placed a mission, a dream, a vision within you, guard it. Let it grow within your soul, like a seed buried in the soil. Let it take deep root, grow strong, and only when God says it is time, should you reveal it. Many people destroy their dreams simply because they speak too soon. They share them with those who do not understand, who do not believe, who only plant seeds of doubt. And what happens? They lose faith in their own dreams, and those dreams never come to life. God does not want that to happen to you. He is protecting you. But for God to protect you, you must cooperate with Him. You must know when to remain silent. Divine timing is not for humans to decide. It belongs to God. And when you learn to trust His timing, you will see that everything will come to you at the right moment, in the right way, and nothing will be able to stop it. Never forget this: when you remain silent, you preserve your strength. When you are patient, you honor God's plan. When you trust in divine timing, you open the door for miracles to enter your life. And when the appointed time comes, the world will not just listen to you. They will witness the glory that God has placed within you. Have you ever felt that every time you share a dream, a plan, or a vision with someone, everything suddenly becomes more difficult? Have you ever sensed that someone in your life doesn't truly want you to succeed, even though they pretend to support you? That is not an illusion. It is a spiritual reality that the chosen ones always have to face. People who do not share your energy frequency can unintentionally, or intentionally, drag you down. They do not understand your journey, they do not see what God has placed inside of you, and therefore, they fear what they do not understand. And when people fear something, they have two choices: either they learn from you or they try to destroy you. Most people choose the latter. Jealousy is one of the most dangerous energies you must distance yourself from, and it doesn't only come from strangers, it often comes from those closest to you. It could be friends, colleagues, even family. They may love you, but at the same time, they may secretly envy what God is doing in your life. Pay attention to the signs. When you share good news, they react indifferently or even dismiss it. When you express a creative idea, they immediately try to point out its flaws rather than encourage you. When you advance further in your spiritual journey, they try to pull you back into their comfort zone. Jealousy doesn't always reveal itself immediately. It doesn't have to come in the form of harsh words. Sometimes, a doubtful look, a seemingly casual but subtly cutting remark is enough to shake your confidence, and that is exactly why you must protect yourself by limiting what you share with those who are unworthy. The Bible gives us a perfect example in the story of Joseph. He had a great dream, a divine mission from God. But he made a mistake, he spoke too soon. He shared his dream with his brothers who could not accept that he was destined to rise above them. And what happened? They plotted against him, selling him into slavery. Does this mean you should doubt everyone? No. But it does mean you must be wise. Observe. Identify those who truly love you, support you, and want the best for you. Share only with those who are aligned with your energy, those who understand and respect your journey. Always remember, not everyone is worthy of hearing your story. If you are truly chosen, you will feel lonely, but do not mistake loneliness for punishment. Loneliness is part of your preparation. God never entrusts a great mission to a soul that has not been refined. The chosen ones must endure tests, walk through seasons of darkness, and learn how to stand firm when no one is by their side. If you are feeling alone, it is not because you are doing something wrong. It is because you are walking in the right direction. Think of Moses. Before he became the leader of Israel, he spent 40 years in the wilderness. Alone. No fame, no recognition, no crowd celebrating him. Only him and God. Think of David. Before he became king, he was just a shepherd. Alone in the fields. It was during that time that he learned to hear God's voice, to fight lions and bears, and to develop unshakable faith in the Creator. Loneliness is not a sign of failure, it is preparation for the greatness that God has in store for you. But the key is how you use this time of solitude. Don't waste it complaining that no one understands you. Use it to understand yourself more deeply. Don't waste it trying to fit in with the crowd. Use it to strengthen your relationship with God. Don't fear isolation. It is in these quiet moments that you will hear God's call the clearest. When God separates you from the world, it is not a punishment, it is an opportunity to grow. An opportunity to be refined, an opportunity to be made ready. You might ask, but what if I feel lonely for too long? Remember, even Jesus was lonely. He spent 40 days in the wilderness, facing temptation, completely alone with God the Father. But it was in that time that he strengthened his spirit before beginning his mission. Learn to embrace solitude as a gift, not as a curse. If you find yourself being separated from certain people, certain environments, or certain situations, it is because God is preparing you for something greater. Do not try to go back. Do not cling to what was. Let the process unfold. Let God do his work, and one day, when you step out of this season of preparation, you will not be the same person you were before. You will be stronger, wiser, and fully ready to complete the mission that God has placed within you. The chosen ones are not born to follow the crowd. They are born to lead. Accept your journey. Keep your faith. And always remember, loneliness is just the stepping stone to greatness. You were not created to walk alone, but you were also not born to walk with everyone. Not everyone is worthy of hearing about your mission. Not everyone is called to accompany you on this journey. God has placed within you a vision, a mission, a dream, but if you reveal it to those who do not share your faith, they can distort it, slow it down, or even destroy it before it has the chance to flourish. Think about this. When a builder begins constructing a house, he cannot use just any material. He cannot use hollow bricks, rotten wood, or a weak foundation. He must choose the best, the strongest, and the most durable materials to ensure his structure does not collapse. Your journey is the same. Not everyone can be part of your building. Not everyone is strong enough to build with you. Some people are merely dust in the wind, while others may become stumbling blocks in your path. You must be selective. You must be wise. You must protect what is most sacred. The Bible shows us that even the greatest leaders could not take everyone with them. When Jesus was about to perform great miracles, he did not take all his disciples with him. He only chose Peter, James, and John, those with the strongest faith. He knew that if too many people were around, if doubters and faithless minds were present, the miracles might not manifest. When Gideon led Israel's army into battle, God did not allow him to take tens of thousands of soldiers. Instead, God reduced his army to only 300 loyal, unwavering, and strong men. Why? Because sometimes, a few who are pure in heart are far more powerful than a large number who are weak. You must do the same. Look around at the people in your life. Who lifts you up? Who encourages you? Who believes in your dreams even when they have not yet come to pass? And on the other hand, who doubts you? Who plants fear in your mind? Who constantly pulls you down, questions your abilities, or pretends to care but secretly hopes for your failure? Cut off toxic relationships. Remove those who are unworthy, because if you don't, they will drag you down before you even complete your mission. Never forget this. You do not need the world's approval. You only need God's approval. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will believe in you. Not everyone will walk with you until the end of your journey. But that does not matter. The only question that truly matters is, are you strong enough to hold on to your faith? Are you wise enough to protect your mission? Are you courageous enough to walk alone if necessary? If you are truly chosen, keep your secrets, protect your mission, and wait for God's timing. And when that time comes, nothing in this world will be able to stop you. If you feel this message resonates with you, drop your lucky number in the comments. That number that you believe will bring blessings to you and your family. Subscribe to Bible Peak now. Because the chosen ones cannot afford to miss God's message.